Welcome to FantasyFran.com. Quarterback position. Fran, you know a little bit about the position. Been there, done that, bought the T-shirt. You got 5 really good quarterbacks for Week 15, which is really good for the people because they're in playoff position, and they want to know who are the top 5 performers this week.
Well, you're getting the best performances from quarterbacks in the history of the game. You're going to have at least 3 quarterbacks and maybe 4 who are going to break the single-season passing record of Dan Marino. And our number 1 quarterback, Tom Brady, is one of those 3 for sure. And he's playing against Denver, and the magic of Tebow. I expect Brady to have another big game. He's almost unstoppable now with the rules as they are. You can't touch the quarterback. You can't touch the wide receivers. It's a passing game. It's a spread formation. And really a short passing game. These guys are throwing the ball under 10 yards a lot. And he's got the Wes Welkers, he's got Gronkowski, he's got Aaron Hernandez, and everybody else to do that with. So he's going to have a big game. He's number 1. You could interchange any of these top 3. Drew Brees is number 2, and I'm putting those at 1 and 2 because of the teams they're playing. Drew Brees is just playing great. I mean, I just can't say enough for Drew Brees. You can't stop him. He's got great receivers. Playing Minnesota, who has injuries in the secondary, not playing good secondary defense, and so he'll have an off-the-charts big day playing in a dome, which, of course, he's comfortable in even in Minnesota's dome. Aaron Rodgers playing against Kansas City. The only thing here is Aaron Rodgers may go out after the third quarter, and because I think they'll blow Kansas City out. But Aaron Rodgers is having the best year I've ever seen a quarterback have, because his defense is not winning games for him. His running game is not winning games. He's winning games. Number 4, Matthew Stafford. Detroit, Oakland is just gone. Stafford in Detroit needs to win. He's got great weapons around him. He's got great talent, great ability himself. He's starting to play well again. He needs to play against Oakland, and this should be an easy win for Detroit. Number 5, Eli Manning. Eli Manning is playing the best football of his career. He's right up there. I don't talk about anybody with the top 3 of Brees and Rodgers and Brady, but Eli's right behind him. He's right behind him. He's I think the 4th best quarterback this year. That's really saying something because the other 3 are 3 of the greatest to ever play. Eli is really, really getting better and playing great football, so I have him number 5.
Okay, and of course I have to ask you because all anybody is talking about, ESPN, any other network, all they're talking about is Tebow mania.
Ooh.
Give me your take.
I'm all in, and I love Tim Tebow. I don't think he's going to win this week, and I'm going to give you a lot of reasons. And Belichick is a football genius. He just is. He's a defensive genius. I think he'll give Tebow looks that he's never seen before. I think he will take away the spread and the running game, and then I think Brady will dominate the offense and keep the ball away from Tim Tebow. I don't think he'll be close enough in the 4th quarter to have a comeback. Okay. He's having a great year, but this is a tough challenge for him. And if he wins this week, well, the only thing I'd want to see the next week, he might walk on water.
All right, and I got to ask you, because you had him at 9, but I think your 10 and 11 picks are really intriguing as well because you have T.J. Yates up there as well as Andy Dalton. Talk to me about those 2
Andy Dalton is played great all year, played well all year, and he's the real deal, and I like Andy Dalton. But T.J. Yates, a 5th-round draft choice, nobody thought this kid had a chance. He's a 3rd-string quarterback. He really understands the game. He understands where to put the ball, how to call audibles, how to put his team in position to win. I am so impressed. Under pressure of a team that's a playoff team that had, with their both quarterbacks getting hurt, their playoffs were going to be in jeopardy. Not with TJ. He's come up and he's won 2 straight for them. And I think they've already clinched, haven't they?
They have,
division championship
just last week.
And so he's a sleeper pick for me because he's the real deal, boy.
Continuing on that, can they win in the playoffs with TJ?
Absolutely they can. They play, and because TJ's playing well, solid young man, great running game, and they're playing as good a defense as anybody in football.
That's true. Probably the most improved defense from last year as well. So these are the top 5 quarterback picks for Week 15. And, of course, join us back next week for all the Week 16 picks and projections at the quarterback position right here with Hall of Fame quarterback Mr. Fran Tarkenton at fantasyfran.com.